Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Daisy Bits. We're playing more Black Book. Last time the audio couldn't get heard, and I'm really sorry about that. It just kind of happened, and I don't know why.
But she needs a cross that was worn by a demon, a human name, and an enchanted belt.
If you didn't catch last time, because the audio was hard to, you would have to read the subtitles yourself, and honestly, sometimes they get cut off, so that's hard. We went out on a trip to see if we could find, what was going on in the place where the one guy got cursed, and, there was a lady there, and I felt all upset because, there was a whole thing about, oh no, you've been cursed. What could possibly have done it? And I'm like, well, it couldn't possibly be this one. So it must be the other option. And it wasn't the other option. And they were like, you were wrong. It was the first thing. And then we go there and we find the person. And it's not that thing. Everyone owes me an apology. It was definitely more closely... Anyway, so we found her and she was like, hi, I'm like a human who got trapped by demons or something, and now I'm not really a real person anymore. I need you to find me stuff so that I don't continue to eternally suffer. I've been trapped for 18 years. I was a baby and now I'm a grown woman. So we need to get her these things that Vasilisa's talking about.
Then she hid under the bench.
What a job you have. Worse than fighting the Turks.
This is our destiny. A changeling, that bride of yours.
What's a changeling?
The Bath spirit must have switched her at birth, I imagine.
No, she said that she went there later with her mother. It wasn't when she was born, but she was still very young.
Now, Vasilisa, can you guess how shall we lift the aspen seal?
Okay, I mean, yes, that's what we're trying to do, but there's kind of more pressing issues right now, Igor. Maybe we should set aside what we want and help this person?
What demon is necessary for the book to open the aspen seal?
I don't think we know the answer. Why would you tell me that I know the answer to this? Okay, let's look at our book. Alright, once there was a Khaldun to show us his imps. He was nice and drunk. I remember this one. Yes, I read this. I'll send them to the forest to count the needles and the pines. No, that's not relevant. The mill, Bannock's. I don't think there's anything that seems relevant that's new. First trade route. We don't know the answer. The idea that there's a correct answer to this is silly. In ancient times, buried with a small house without the windows. This is why coffins are referred to. Okay. Mistress of the Banya. She can be the wife of a Bannock. Usually behaves the same way he does. Windmills, rituals. I don't think we know. I'm gonna just choose one. Now, logs makes sense because it's aspen. The forest makes sense because it's aspen. With the changeling short. What demon is necessary one with the changeling chart? That doesn't make sense. I'm gonna say the forest.
The aspen demons may live in the woods. We'll search for them there.
You could find the wood demon in the forest, but it would take quite some time.
That's fair.
I wouldn't know where to start.
That makes sense.
The Abdericha, on the other hand, might have given us the right kind of demon years ago.
Why do you think that?
The changeling is what we need for the seal.
Okay, sure. I mean, that makes sense because this is a video game and that's what's happening here. And that's why you brought it up. But Where's the, she's in here somewhere. I was just looking at that. There it is, yeah. But why do you think that, right? Like, parents can vary, da-da-da-da-da. Like, none of this should make me think that this is the correct answer. Like, I think this mechanic is really interesting. I just think that there's, like... they always seem like a leap. B is saying, I think you were supposed to guess because he brought it up. Well, that's a bad reason. Also, I just realized that, I need to turn off my, filter. Where is it? Let's try that. That makes sense. B says, like, in character, I think it makes sense. Sure, I guess. But, you know, it specifically calls out that it's a question, it's a knowledge question, right? Like, it wasn't just like, hey, what do you want to say? There's like a right and a wrong answer, and it's a knowledge thing. Anyway, where were we?
The changeling from the ethereal world. These infants don't grow up, as you know.
Wait, I want to check one more thing, actually. Is there a whole thing about changelings in here? There should be, I feel like. Oh. I thought I remember there being a thing about changelings. I know it gets mentioned at some point. That's how we knew that she was a changeling. It's like, in here they talk about changelings. Sick child or a changeling needs to be thrown across the threshold of a house inhabited by spirits. Sure. This has nothing to do with anything, though. I'm gonna move on. Sorry, I always get very, sidetracked.
The question is, should we waste our time on the bride's requests if we ourselves can find this changeling?
We can't abandon a Christian soul to evil spirits.
If I were you, I'd think whether I should take a demon for a wife.
Only a devil will marry a soldier like me.
We haven't heard of such a child up until now. This means that the parents keep it secret.
Right. The demon might have gobbled up her parents. Without that demon bride, we won't find it.
You'll help me then.
Wait, is she the changeling or not? Or is there a separate changeling? I'm confused.
We will. But what should we start with? Huh? What was it she asked for?
Oh, I understand. Right. The demon took the place of the baby, and now the baby is who is, like, been growing up in hell and we're gonna try and save. But the person that replaced her is the changeling, and we don't know where that changeling is. We need to find the changeling, the one that replaced, that was been growing up in the town. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Like, all these things.
A cross worn by a demon. Is such a thing possible?
Everything is possible, Vasilisa, if you think about it. I heard that an Ikotnitsa appeared in Yenidor recently. Go there and take her cross.
Okay. Oh, I see. This lets me decide what mission I'm doing today.
Let's look into the other requests first. A name out of the Svyatse.
Well, that's simple. Go to the priest and he'll give you a name from the Svyatse, if you can convince him to. That is.
Let's look into the other requests first. An enchanted belt woven by a witch.
This is not as simple as it seems. You are a knower, yes, but not powerful enough to weave a belt like that. It also takes a lot of time. I know this witch, Kapitalina Ivanovna. People call her the spinner. But she's not an easy woman to deal with. We'd better go together.
I want to do that one.
Well, let's start with the belt.
Very well then. To the spinner. Vasilisa and I are going to see the spinner. There's nothing for you to do there, Kolya. Understand?
Sure did.
And one more thing. Don't say anything about the Banya or the bride. The spinner can't stand demons, though she looks like one herself. Got it?
Okay, yeah, let's ask all the questions.
Who is the spinner?
A woman of sorts.
Swords?
Her name is Kapitalina Ivanna, but everyone calls her the spinner behind her back.
Oh, behind her back. So you're saying I shouldn't call her that?
She's quite knowledgeable. You don't want to mess with her. That's why I am coming with you. Don't go running your mouth. Speak nothing of the book. Got it?
Tell me about the belt.
What should I say to get the belt?
Good question, Vasilisa. Keep your ears open when you speak to her. Remember, do not mention demons. She does not like them. And you might as well disregard the fact that we needed the belt for a changeling girl. Now, if you show you are of knowledge, that would be good indeed. If she doesn't like you, or should you let anything sleep, the cost will be more than we can handle. Got it?
Understood, Grandpa. It's time we were on our way.
Yes, it's better go to her at night. I've arranged a cart for us.
Do you have any Kupala salve left?
If I only knew. We could fly, but feet will do.
Wait, what?
And another thing. There's this rich fellow, Petrov is his name.
B's asking about the card minigame. No, I haven't. I noticed in the, let me actually just pull this up real quick so we can talk about it. Here. Durak. This is what she's talking about in chat. I haven't seen this yet, though, but I believe this is like a card game. Yeah. Sorcerer's skill allows you the enemy to one hand during the card game. How do I leave? Then another thing.
He asked me to check on his field. Says demons are ruining his crops.
Oh, optional. Got it.
It's not far from Pintek. It so happens.
Alright. All the things to do. Let's start with, I think all our demons are still out, so nothing to do with that. Great. Summon thunderstorms. Thunderstorms. Lead around in the woods. Great. Check my book, because I can only make new pages when I'm here. I don't know if I want to or not, but I've got some cool pages available. We've got this one, removes negative statuses. Arazi's just hits really hard. But the really one is this one, the Nava with the 3 times and firm 1. Well-versed and firm 1. So then we've got this one, which is also well-versed. We've got firmer than stone, which isn't well-versed, but it's firm. Key tongue, which is a gesture. And the lock. Gesture meaning they don't take up a spot in the Zaglavor, which means I could have it and a second key, so they both count as for well-versed, and then lock. So all of this is about doing that. I could maybe... Honestly, I could probably cut the Urazi and just get more Navas. Navas seem really good. But on it, I probably can't afford new cards now that I think about it. Because, I'm kind of out of money. I bought a bunch of herbs. Oh, cool, I can buy extra gestures. That's fun. Yeah, you can see I'm super broke. I could buy more locks, I guess. That'd be fun. Oh, imagine having lots of locks. I'm gonna get more pages as we go. I don't need to waste my money on that. Oops, wrong button. Let's talk to Igor. Has nothing to say.
The moment I became a Khaldun, I saw the Uyezd in a completely different light.
Got it?
There is no such place where a demon wouldn't hide. You just noticed your own chores are also a giant pain.
Have I asked you all these things? Yeah.
How did you come to be a Khaldun, Grandpa?
Well, told you the other day about the demon stealing Timothy. That's the reason for it.
I definitely already did all this.
Fighting the pointy-tailed. I heard once that shepherds are no worse.
Yeah, I remember this.
So I became a shepherd boy. I shouldn't mention him at night. Knew his way around the forest. So I studied under him. It's not like I got it from him anyway. Had to bust my butt. In any case, see how I managed to teach you. Appreciate that.
Okay, I think I did all these. Let's go back. Okay. Hey, play cards. Look at that. That's the thing B was just talking about.
What was that with the stove? As if I'd believe that you forgot how to kindle it. And then you got a bit too scared when the demon girl grabbed you with the fire.
It is as you say, Vaisa. It's not about the stove. I don't know what's wrong with me. There was this one incident. Since then, I'm not myself when I see any fire. I'm scared of it, something awful. That's exactly the reason why the lads dared me to go to the Banya. They heard the rumors and wanted to have a bit of fun at my expense. Only I'm not one to give up so easily.
That's pretty, like, if you're, like, actually scared of fire, props to you for, like, not running away from the wife. You were like, oh, dang, yeah, of course I'll marry you. If that's what it takes to save you, I couldn't possibly not. And I'm like, nice. She's, you know, got a lot of fire on her.
But why? What's wrong with fire?
Oh, it's a long story.
It burns you, it's all hot.
So how did you end up a soldier?
Well, they took me as a recruit. You were just a kid then and don't remember much about it, I gather. Old Yegor just took you in after your parents.
Well, when you went into the service, was it by your own choice?
Aye, by choice. To be honest, some other lad drew the lot, but we have a large family. And I'm a hot-headed guy.
Right, and a fine one.
Ha! Quite right. It was my decision. I made my way to my field regiment, and they sent us to fight the Turks.
Did they give you your cross there?
Aye, that's a different story. I'll tell it later.
Do you plan to marry that girl or not?
Let's help her first, won't we? She must be a strong girl to pull through that sort of thing. Maybe God sent her.
A demon? Sent by God?
Well, she said she was a changeling, didn't she? The girls of my age are all married. Who would marry an old soldier anyway? Only a demon.
About the fire. Would it take very long to tell the story?
Maybe not that long. Anyway, don't be such a bath broom.
Wait, what?
I'll tell you some other time. Don't you have anything else to do?
Hey, bye. Yeah, Nicolay's nice. I mean, you know, I always have the same reservations whenever I see any soldier, but as a person, he seems pretty alright. Wait, this just jumped right into it? Okay. Oh, welcome to your first game of Durak. Your goal is to use up all your cards. The last person left with cards in their hands is the loser, the fool, or Durak. The players take turns attacking the player next to them with one or more cards. Next to them? Is it scale for multiple players? Attack Nikolai with this 6 of hearts. Okay. Aha! I did it. Nikolai beat your card with his king. Hey, why'd you tell me to do that then? Press the end turn button to proceed with the game. At the end of each round, the players take turns drawing new cards until they have 6 in their hand. It starts with the first attacker this round. Wait, what? But you're trying to empty your hand. Okay. Nikolai attacked you with his 8 of clubs. To defend from this card and put it in the discard pile, you need to play a card of the same suit, but 1 higher in rank. You mean 1 or more, right? I mean, he beat my 6 with a king, so I assume you mean 1 or more. Or maybe you mean 1 card, which is higher. That's probably what they meant. Beat the 8 with your 9. Okay. I feel like neither of us are losing cards in our hand, though. Excellent. It's your turn again. Start your next attack. Play the 7. That seems okay. So because suit matters, the highest card is not necessarily the most important thing. It's just about figuring out what suits your opponent has and trying to exploit that. That's cool. Although Nikolai beat your card with 10 of diamonds, you may launch a new attack with a card of a rank that has already been played. For instance, you now can attack with a 10 or with another 7. Oh. Okay. Nikolai gave up and took the cards, for he has nothing to beat them with. This turn is yours. Before letting you play on your own, we have to discuss trump cards. No, wait, why does he have 8 cards in his hand? Did he drop to 6 and then pick up my cards? Oh, he didn't draw to 6. He instead picked up all the cards that are on the table, which was a total... Right, okay, that makes sense. Note the trump card. The trump suit is... Oh, that's what that card is. Okay. Is stronger than other suits and can beat all the other cards, even those of the different suit, and even those that are higher in rank. For instance, a trump 10 will even beat a king. But I assume I can't use it if I can play a card of the same suit or something. I don't know. Maybe not. Since cards with trump suit are stronger, you should decide whether you use them at your first convenience or save them for a crucial point. By the way, the player who has the lowest ranking trump card in their hand goes first. Good luck. Okay, so there is no restrictions for using them, it seems. You just either win or you don't win. And if I attack and you defend, and then I attack again, I can keep doing that until you can't defend. So the attack is aggressive. I lose nothing for failing my attack. And I can keep going until you give up or until I run out of cards. So I just always should, I guess? I guess it means I have less options, but not really, because I'm going to drop to 6 anyway. How do I empty my hand? I don't understand. Maybe I gotta attack with all of my cards in one go. Seems hard. Is that supposed to be a spade? Or a club? I can't really tell from here. Looks like a spade to me. Let's open with the 8. 8 beats me a 10. I will play a 10. They will play a king. I will play a king. They take, okay. So now, I have 3 cards. And they're going to pick up all 5 of these, is that right? I'm putting them at 11. But I'll still draw 3 because you do that every turn. So... But I get to keep going. But that's not relevant. Why do I care that I get to keep going? What is this card? Is this like an ace? What is this? Huh? Maybe it's a jack? I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh, I'm defending now. Cool. Let's defend with... I got a lot of trump. Oh, okay. Interesting. So if I can curate my hand to be, like, all the same number, like, this is a... This is the ace, though. Okay, I don't understand what happened before. But if I can get multiple of the same things, I can clear out my hands. I feel like this game is just going to go forever. 7 of that. Okay, and then the 10. I will let that go. That's fine. That is... You played 2 cards? Because they were both the same... type. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't expect that. Oh, I only get to deal with one at a time. Okay. Okay, so now they're back down to 6. They're not over anymore. Oh, I got 3 of a kind here. Hee. I can press that attack. Okay. Can't continue. Okay, that's fine. 6. What if I just said I don't do anything and I pick that card up? What? Oh, take. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Finish. Yep, good. Now I will play 6. I have not paid attention to what's in my opponent's hand. I probably should. Oh, the deck runs out eventually. Well, that changes things. Why didn't anyone tell me that? I did it. Huh. The idea, okay, so it's really about setting yourself up to be in the best position possible when the deck runs out. That's a weird game. I don't know about it. Anyway, there's no one visiting today. That's weird.
Grandfather says that in days of old, they used to bury people under the stove. That is how the domovoi came to be.
Weird. Let's leave. Oh, there are visitors. I just didn't see them for some reason.
Vasilisa, listen. Thank you for your help with the banya.
Don't thank me yet. We still need to free the girl.
It's just that I wouldn't be able to go at all if it weren't for you. Here, I want to give you this.
Is it a deck of cards? Because that'd be really funny.
Here, take it.
Come on! You could have put this after. You could have just unlocked that button after this scene. Why did... I thought it was really weird that it happened with no, like, lead-in. And this was the lead-in I was supposed to look at, and I didn't. Deck of cards, 3, 7, ace. 3, 7, queen. I don't know what that means. Gain +1 eloquence, black, on battle start. I don't know what that means, but okay.
What's that? A deck of plain cards or something?
Sure is. Been saving them for some time. They are antique, but first class. I'll teach you to play if you wish.
They say the devil himself is not averse to a good game of Durak.
Well, I already played, so I'll just keep going. Alright, well tell me about these cards. I want to know what they do. Gain Eloquence. Increase well-versed effects of black cards. Ooh! I'm already doing a well-versed build because I like it. Old Axe is extra health. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. I think the shield in the first turn is really nice. Lets me set up my, like, firm cards and whatnot. Onward! So, Igor's curse is Curse of 4. Interesting. But I'm not actually allowed to take you, I don't think. Cool. Gain a belt from the spinner. You've decided to obtain an enchanted belt from a witch called the Spinner. Old Igor has come along with you. The Spinner is a powerful witch to deal with, so you might need his help. I honestly think he's going to be more likely to insult her and make her annoyed than I am, but like... oh well. And also we can go here. Okay, so this is the main objective. This is the optional task. But it's just gonna go like that and then back. Okay. We can get a Balika, an Encyclopedia 2, and a song. Okay. Let's start by going to the book merchant. Book merchant! I'm broke. If I don't go there, maybe I can come back later? Maybe if I get some money, I can come back later. That's something I find annoying is the like, oh, you've already been here, you can't come back. And it's like, why not? Why can't I come back? That seems silly to me. Anyway, small forest situated near the road of the Vilgort and the Pianteg.
You catch a whiff of the disgustingly sweet smell of rot. Cold fear enters your soul when you guess what might be the source of the smell. A human body lies nestled in the grass. It is already unrecognizable from decay. You see an old wooden cross upon its breast.
Hi, Breakfast King. Yeah, this game's really cool. It's very atmospheric, but also, like, legitimately really good, like, deck building, card battler, gamey thing, whatever those are called. Take the cross or bury the dead. I so far have kind of been playing, like, take everything not nailed down, classic, like, adventure game, video game characters, so I think I'll just keep going on that. Take the cross.
Overcoming nausea, you easily rip the cross from the dead man's chest. You clean it and take it with you.
Dead man's cross. A simple cross wards off evil. A dead man's cross offers twice the protection. Gain 2 ward. Ward is like, I think it's armor that you get every turn, so it would be 2 armor the first turn, and then 1 armor the second turn, unless I gained more ward and it stacks. Yeah, it's like the inverse of poison. I think that's right. I also got a sin. I'm so sinful. Let's take a look. So, I don't think I'm going to use this. Ward increases shields for 2 turns at the beginning of each round. So, I think that 5 on the first turn is better than 2 on the first and 1 on the second. Yeah. Might be good if I can unlock extra spots, but I don't have extra spots yet. Oh, right, I need to go to the map. Ooh, there's a new place available. Was that always there and I just didn't see it? That's possible. Ploskei Ravine. Peasants spotted a great whirlwind in this ravine a few days ago and asked me to check it out. Okay.
All of a sudden, the tops of the trees rattle and clang. Alarmed, birds fly away, screaming in fear. You see a whirlwind filled with loose branches and dust from the road, headed your way.
Throw a knife. Okay. Step aside. That's boring. Read a prayer. Nah. Igor, help. I don't like asking. I'm gonna throw a knife. I think that's a stupid thing to do, but I kind of want to see if I can fight somebody.
You throw the knife, and the whirlwind stops spinning, dissolving into hundreds of demons.
Okay.
Among this throng of unholy spirits, you see a girl in white. She has a noose around her neck. The knife has injured a demon hovering beside her. She is freed from its grasp and flies up into the sky. She throws you a wedding ring, embedded with precious stones. The remaining demons, now enraged, attack you.
I just saved some girl who got, like, demonically, possessed into trying to kill herself? Is that what I'm hearing? Wow. Brutal. Thanks for the wedding ring, I guess. Hope you're okay. Flies up into the sky. That's not... Beast is a girl who can fly. I think they mean, like, they got jettisoned up into the sky and they're gonna, like, die on impact, but... I think she's already a ghost. Okay. I mean, that makes more sense. And her soul is being, like, taken away by devils. Yeah, okay. I can see that. That's probably what I'm supposed to interpret this as. Anyway, let's fight some devils. Or demons. I don't know if there's a difference in this game. Okay, so this one's gonna sing and summoning more spirits. This one's gonna punch me, and I already have the 5 armor, so I don't need that. Okay. I can get Igor to do this. I don't know if I do this. Is it like once per battle? Is it once per outing? I should try it. Anyway, let's see if we can deal with this 20. Hit you. Hit you. Gesture. What are we up to already? We're up to 6, 12, 13, 14. Okay. That's the full Zaravor, I think. Oh, it actually it's got the math at the top. It's cut off for the overlay, but it actually adds up how much damage you're doing. Oh, that's so nice of it. So I'm doing 20 here, which means wait, how's that 20? 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's not 20, but it says Zaravor damage equals 20. Oh, 20 total because 2 of them's hitting this guy. I see. Could I do anything better from that? I don't think so. I guess I could not use the firm one over here. Wait, no, it's a... Right, I only get 2 keys. Yeah. Or I only get 2, pages? I don't remember what they're called. That's a shame. Okay, I almost got them in 1 hit. That would have been great. Well, I guess, actually, we could use the curse. Let's try the curse. Why not? So he's gonna curse. And I'm already doing 20 damage, so I can split this up a little bit different. So that's 4. Then it's 14. It's 18. 19, 20. And then, yeah, that's the one. Beautiful. Let's see if this works. It's not like the most efficient way of doing it, but I don't want any more people getting summoned. Does the eloquence only last for 1 turn? That's surprising. Wait, what? Oh! I thought it was the one that does damage. It's just a curse? It decreases... Well... Okay, I thought there was the... Okay. Fine. That's mine. So, wait, first and foremost, this is gonna hit this guy again for, like, a bunch of damage. So that's fine. So I should go for these other... I need some shields, actually. Shield myself. I can't really heal because I'm full health right now. So I'm just gonna... Maybe I can take this one out. It's possible. How much damage are they taking? These ones are targeting them already. Because I can't retarget them because they're firm. That's 5 here. 6, 7. So I really can only do 7 on you. Okay. Well, that's disappointing. Alright, well, this is a heal. Okay, cool. Let's say, if I shield and heal, do I have enough left to actually take out one of these? I can gesture at you, and I can also... 6 damage? Yeah, perfect. Great, they'll hit me for 5, but I've got the shield on. See if we can get another heal. We can. Okay, beautiful. And now, can we get rid of them in one go? Probably not, if I'm gonna guess. How much is that? 7? So, I think... do this for now. That's only a little bit of damage, but it's a non-zero amount. And it has firm, so it'll stick out for the next one. Or maybe I'll just set myself up for the next time. Yeah, let's do a second firm. Set myself up for next round. Alright, let's go. Boom. 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 Wait. How much damage is this? That's 16 total. Oh, that's not enough. I just assumed I'd have enough. Oh, wow. Okay, let's think about this. Can I get any more damage? I don't think I can. Yeah. I can't. Wait, why don't I have 2 locks? I think there was still time on the maybe there wasn't still time. I thought that there was still time on the lock. That's weird. Okay. Well, in that case, I'd rather heal myself a little bit. So we'll cut this one and put on the shield. Not heal. Shield myself, I meant. Go. Oh, the camera did a weird thing. Okay. 21 damage. There we go. That's more like it. Alright, what do we have? Amen is a firm piety. Increases shield value in pages for 3. Okay. Purple 4 to all enemies. I do like hitting everyone. And once and forever firm. I don't care about any of these exceptionally a lot. I guess if I ever want to, like, pivot, it might be nice. But I don't think... right now it's not relevant to get, like, a lot to... I don't know. I'll take the Amen for now. I don't think it's a big deal. How much money did I make? An amount. Okay. Been here already. Let's go over to, Salmon Marshes. People rarely venture into these marshes, since they're not really inhabited by anyone. Various spirits have made this area their dwelling. Nice. Let's go say hi. Always good to pay respect to the local spirits.
You see a small demon sitting on a hillock. In his hand, he is holding a snake by its tail, swinging it from side to side. A swishing sound of the snake's body and its angry hissing fill the swamp area.
Let's play cards.
The stakes are high in this demonic game. Your soul versus the girl's freedom.
Wait, what? Was I supposed to talk to you first? What girl? Is the snake a girl? What's going on? Go back.
You see a small demon sitting on a hillock. In his hand, he is holding a snake by its tail, swinging it from side to side. A swishing sound of the snake's body and its angry hissing fill the swamp area.
This is a complaint I have about the game. I wish it was more clear about, like, what's gonna happen when you choose an option. Like, the play cards implied that I was supposed to talk to the, like, that I was gonna learn that there was a girl involved at some point. So maybe if I wait, that will happen. But I don't want to wait and then miss my opportunity to play cards. So I'm gonna play the cards and just maybe miss out on some dialogue, and that's a shame.
The stakes are high in this demonic game. Your soul versus the girl's freedom.
Let's go. I'm a genius at Duroc. That's not necessarily true. Look at this chart. Okay, club. And I don't actually know what... This is an ace, I guess? It seems you're playing a dangerous opponent. You sense that your opponent has mastered the art of witching Duroc. It means that your opponent will be able to transform his regular cards into trump cards at the worst possible moment. Be careful. Oh, I see. They're just gonna cheat. Okay. Great. I am done as well, I guess. It's my turn. The trump is clubs, and I've got nothing of the same kind, but that will make it easier to, like, do a second attack. Let's do that. Okay, nothing? Beautiful, that's fine. Oh, 2 kings, okay. Oh, okay. So my king can take this one, but I need whatever this ace... high ace? I don't understand. Also, this one is the ace, I guess? Does it go like Jack, Queen, King, Advisor or something? What is this? Wait, I can end. I don't have to play on both, right? Okay, I'll play the other one. I don't know, that was weird. Alright. My turn. I'm gonna keep going with the low card and seeing what happens. Okay, that's fine. 2 10s. Alright. Well, I feel like the ace is not as good as it seems, because it's the top and the bottom. Which is weird. Oh, I'm out, aren't I? So playing a card here, I won't be able to play a second card anyway, so I'm going to be forced to pick up these cards regardless. Interesting. Now you know that I've got a lot that I can offer this battle because I just picked up all your cards. And you know this. You finished, I finished. Okay. Now it's time to go, because you gave me these cards, but now you don't have any cards. Think about it. Wait, how does... Oh, that's Trump. That's why. That makes sense, yeah. Okay. Great. I'm gonna continue with my low card strategy. Okay. Okay, I got 2 of a kind now. I have none in the right colors for this. That is disappointing. I will take. We're out of cards. Oh, I think I might lose. Okay. So you've got 5 cards, and there's no cards in here. So every card from here on counts. Okay. Can you beat a king? Can you beat a second king? Can you beat whatever this is? You can. But those cards are gone. Like, you don't get new cards this time. So I'm still in an advantageous position. I mean, obviously, you want to empty your hand, but I think that it still puts me in a pretty strong position. If I play this and you match it, then you're good. So I think I actually want to play the 9 here. Wait a minute, what? But Trump is... Right. Why can't I play my other 9? Is that a 6? No. What? I should be able to play my other 9. I thought this through. I'm super smart. Maybe it's because the game's over? I don't understand. I think I should win. I mean, you could argue that, well, I played my last card, and, like, that's a reasonable rule, but I don't know that rule. Instead, I would say, I play my 9, you have to pick up all 3, and then I'll win. I mean, you'll play the ace, I guess. I guess you would play the 9, and I would have no response, and then I'd take the 9. Maybe, I guess if that wasn't a rule, we would end up in an infinite loop, wouldn't we? Well, let's see what happens when we lose. Do I die? You just die! Game over. Hairy paws of dark forces clench your throat. One more dead man for the hungry earth. I feel like I never see game over screens anymore. Because game over screens are such a weird mechanic, right? The history of them, of like, well, start at the beginning, or like if you're doing like a roguelike, like start at the beginning, right? Like that makes sense. But like here, I'm just like, so what you're really telling me is there's no consequence, right? Like that's what a game over ends up meaning in actual fashion. People don't want to lose. The idea that they lost is kind of a lot of power as a designer to be like, you lost the game. Yes, it doesn't actually matter, but I got to say you lost, and that feels powerful. But like, no, there's no loss case here. It's just now, if there wasn't a game over screen and it was just like, wow, you did really bad, accrue like 20 sins and gain nothing or something, that would feel like a loss. I'd be like, wow, that's probably bad, I assume. I don't really know. But here, I'm just gonna hit load. Like, I'm just gonna load the game. So, like, you know.
You see a small demon sitting on a hillock. In his hand, he is holding a snake by its tail.
Let's play
The
cards.
stakes are high in this demonic game.
Like, I don't know, it's weird. It's interesting. It really means there's none. Huh. I'll take. I'll take. I have a new strategy. Alright, let's go. What? Dang it. I didn't realize that was what was gonna happen there. I feel cheated. But only kinda. I'll take. That was super weird. I don't know what that was. I'll take. Wow. I just... Okay. That's surprising to me, actually. Can I not? I guess I can't take this one. I'm blocking, that's irrelevant. It still goes into my hand. I guess I'll take. I'm doing badly. Wait, I didn't say... Whatever. Okay, now we can start doing some stuff because we got some Trump in our hands. Great. We are gonna play... I have 2 of this one. Play that. Respond. Great. Play the other one. Respond. Great. Now I've got some more options. Play this one. Great. Now we're gonna play... Making you pick these up. How much is that? That's like an extra 3 cards in your hand. I think I'm kind of okay with that not having done anything. I'm not sure. Yeah, end. Diamond, diamond, diamond. I'll play a trump on that. I will take. Looks like not many cards left, so... Interesting. I'm gonna have to use trump here. Start with the 8, because we have a second 8. We have a third 8 too, actually. Oh, they just used their thing! That's cool. That means they are out of spades. So can I actually make you take more cards by continuing to play? They said they'd take. Interesting. Yeah, so now they have 10 and I only have the 6. Alright, okay. Can I deal with this, though, still? I got these kings. I think I want to save them for when they get the volley. I should know what's in their hand, but I immediately forgot. And all of that's like trump, too. So probably they're going to destroy me. Yeah, it's a lot of 8s. But I could just take those. But if I take them, then you get to go again, right? That's the problem. Okay. I don't know if I even can cover all these. I guess I'll check. I can't. Okay, I can't cover them all anyway, so it's irrelevant. Yeah, I'll take. Okay. I'll play this 10. You finish. Now it's my turn. I will play an 8. 7. I'll play an 8. That's an ace. Now I got some more options. Okay. But you're running out of cards. This is good for you. Okay. Okay. I think, I'm not sure if I still had cards to play, would they be allowed? I don't know. Why can't I keep playing cards? I have 2 more kings. Is this not a king? So, do I win? Because I'm out of cards. If you still had a card left, would I win or lose? Like a card that you could play right now. I'm unclear on the rules. Hey, I got a new page. Cool. I wonder if every battle with demons also could end in loss. Makes you just restart. It's funny. These are all white. Firm, add shields. Well versed, add 5 shields. Babushka Mandila. Increase the number of orders in the book in the next round by 1. Okay, so it's orders and keys. That's in the book. That's your hand, not like allowed to be put in the Zakavor. So I don't think I care about that really. I just think of oil. Seems useful, I guess. Oh! What? It just ends? Come on! You give me, like, special you died text, but you're not gonna give me special you won text? Boo! What's this? That's where I am. Okay. Village near the Kama River.
Despite the late hour, sounds of celebration are coming from the village. It turns out that a festive dinner has dragged on and turned into a non-stop festival. You notice the worried host, who looks like he can't wait to say goodbye to his guests.
Scare the whole village? No, I'll offer help.
You offer to disperse the festival for the host. His distrust of you vanishes when, after a couple of your zagavers, furious winds send the suddenly worried guests scurrying home. The host rewards you with some of the dishes from a banquet table.
That was weird. I didn't realize that's what that meant. But also, how is that different than scaring them? Alright, whatever. I guess I'm not scaring the whole village. I'm scaring just like the dinner guests. That was a weird encounter. I don't know what that was. Okay. Old idol. Talk is, somewhere in the old woods stands an old pagan Permian idol. Wait a minute. What? Oh, is it telling me that I can get my encyclopedia page here? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Huh. Alright, cool. Old idol. Let's make sure we get this page. I didn't know I told you ahead of time.
Bathing in the moonlight, a moss-covered idol is hidden among the tall trees. You walk closer and see a fresh towel wrapped around it. The forest around you is silent.
I learned something. What did I learn? Shared in mythology, the Urals offer a peculiar blend of religions. The veiled paganism of Russian Christianity is overlaid by the paganism of native peoples who are not always Christianized. For instance, some of the Mari and Udmurt people did not adopt Christianity, but kept their ancestors' traditions. The Komi people adopted the new religion, but mixed in their former beliefs. Even more complex was the confluence of Nikan's reforms, with the traditions of the old believers who fled to the Ural and Serbia, during the Raskol or Schism. It is simply impossible to discuss the religious situation in the Urals with the singular notion of double belief. Okay, why did I learn this? Because I saw a towel? I'm gonna leave. That's weird. I wonder if I missed out on the song. That's the other encyclopedia. Make sure we don't miss that. That's the song. Ooh, where do I get the balaika? Did I miss it? Did I already miss it? Oh. Oh, I get it here. Okay. Interesting you get to, like, look ahead like that. Okay, road to Pyongyang. People rarely venture into these marshes, since they're not really inhabited by anyone. Various wait, didn't I already do that one? That's the same text. That's the same text. B's saying you can go to the merchant. I can. I'm waiting until... If I go there and I leave, I don't think I can come back. So I want to make sure I get as much money as possible first. Because presumably they're a merchant. It's entirely possible they just sell the, like...
You meet a girl walking in the direction of Panteg. In her hands, she clutches a spindle that is emanating dark power. Old Yegor smirks, another of the spinner's victims.
Let's help her! Why did Igor smirk?
You call out to the peasant girl and convince her to get rid of the cursed spindle. Surprised, the girl follows your advice.
Okay, bye. Vilisov Woods. Grim Woods by the Spinner's house.
You freeze with horror. A dead girl is dangling from a spruce tree's gnarled branch. You can't move. This strange fruit sways back and forth with a creak in the cold wind. She died recently.
Ah. Go tell about the body or summon the spirit. I mean, I feel like I should do both of these things. Why do games always do this to you? I'm gonna summon her because I think that sounds more interesting.
As soon as you draw a circle, 2 demons burst from the skin of the
Oh.
hanged girl. It seems that demons have reached the body before you.
Well, at least I get to fight some demons. So, does eloquence only last a turn? I see. Increase well-versed effect for black pages for 1 turn. Well, that's a little bit of a shame, isn't it? I guess I got a couple of well-versed going on. This is single target, I guess. Bleh. Well-versed. Bleh. And then that's firm. And I'll throw this one on as a shield. That'll put me at 10. Okay, that's not bad. Go. Alright, eloquence is gone. This is gonna do 3 damage unless if I play 3 more black spells, it'll do a little bit more. So I can have Firmer Than Stone hit everyone. And that's 4, so that's 6 already. And then if I, let's say, well-versed this one, now we're already doing enough to take that one out. This one is 5 and firm, so that's better than using the Arazi. Okay. And then I'm not gonna take them both out, so I think I just. Oh, this got auto put in my deck when I picked it up. I gotta remember to edit my book. I forgot about that mechanic. Yeah, it auto puts new pages into your book like a silly. I don't want those pages in my book. Alright, do I have the healing one? I do. Let's see if I can heal up and then take them out. I should be able to. They're already taking 5. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, give you some piety. Why not? I don't care. Okay. Babushka Serafimushka increases the number of keys in the book, so it's the opposite of that other one we saw. Once and forever. I think I've got a copy of like all of these maybe. Alright, but let's actually edit that book, because I did not realize... Oh, what did I learn? The word for witch, vedma, takes its roots from the word vedat, to know, to have some degree of knowledge. A vedma is traditionally a woman versed in knowing and performing magic. They were often called veshitsa, from veksha, squirrel. It is a phonetic distortion of the word beshitsa, Bedajushaya, one who knows. According to Sherdian mythological texts, such a woman could turn into a squirrel, allowing her to enter a house through the chimney and steal an unborn child from an unexpected mother. According to the same texts, witches often gathered atop a mountain to celebrate by roasting children over a fire. Witches performed black magic, cast the evil eye upon people and livestock, stole milk from cows' udders, and shared knowledge of love spells and love potions. Love magic is akin to black magic. They could be the wives of Kolduns and draw magic from their husbands. In Sherdin Uyezd, they were believed to appear as regular women, and were seldom depicted as the ugly hags that feature prominently in Europe. As knowers, they were able to communicate with charts. Okay, cool. Alright, so, yeah, I don't want these extra pages in my book. Oh, I didn't realize Parapulse was, an all. I think I'd rather that than my... I realized it was an all. I didn't realize it was in order, I meant to say. Let's remove the Urazi in that case. And then there's another one I wanted to cut, which was... What was it? Amen? I don't need Amen. And now I've got one more. Well, first is good. That's good. That's not good, really. Oh, I don't need both of these. I guess this one's just better, huh? Okay. Great, let's do that. That seems fine. Okay. Where was I? Piantag Village. Oh, I can learn a song here. Let's not mess up and not learn it. I would be sad. This is a large and rich village, the center of Piantag Volist. There's an old church in the Church of the Epiphany, and it's notorious for being haunted. There's also a new one, that of Ilya the Prophet.
You feel at ease as you walk down the welcoming street of this village. A calm silence surrounds you. You almost pass through the village, but the silence is broken by loud laughter and the sounds of an accordion.
Vasilisa, is that you? Come on, join us.
I don't have the time.
Yeah, you do.
Come on, your work is such a bore. 5 minutes here won't kill you.
Do I know these people? Why are they like, hey, we know you. Come hang out with us. I mean, that's cool that they did, but like they know me clearly, very like well.
All right, I have a little bit of time.
You sit by a house and dissolve in a deep song.
Join them. Is this the same village I learned the last song? Some of the faces look familiar, and this scene looks very familiar. This looks like the same, like, several shots. I guess I should let them sing. Yeah, assuming these aren't just the same, like, reused shots. I think this is supposed to be the same. I think this is supposed to be the same village. I haven't really been paying attention to which villages are which. Like, every time you go out on a day, you have a different map in front of you. But presumably, sometimes those maps are still going to lead you to the same, like, villages. It's interesting. Like, I think about the idea that everyone in a village might know each other. But the idea that you might know me because I live a few villages over is wild to me. I guess that's it. B says there's no accordion in this song. I think that's true. I feel like I thought maybe I could hear it at the beginning, but there certainly wasn't by the end. Oh, I just leave over here, don't I? Okay. Geltov settlements. Near Piantag, there were several small villages scattered throughout the nearby forests and woods. Seems like a nice place to live.
On the field, you hear the steady sound of digging. Coming closer, you see a peasant moving the border of a field. The man looks startled when he sees you approach. He stops and calls out to you.
Hi.
Is that you, Igor?
It is I, with Vasilisa. God bless.
God bless. What are you looking at? I'm moving the border ditch. What of it?
That was confrontational. What did I do? What?
Why are you moving the border ditch? You moved it quite far.
For good reason. The Petrov's workers caused me nothing but grief. They deceived me, shot me on flour, only they didn't steal in broad daylight.
Have you spoken of it at the village meeting?
I have. Not much good it did me. Petrov's folks silenced me right away. I'll tell you what. If you curse the demons, I'll pay you.
Curse the Petrov man, trick the peasant, attacked leader. Just fight a person? Wait, are there demons here? Or am I just gonna fight this person? He says you caught him stealing land, that's why he's upset. That's what's happening here? The moving the ditch, the idea. That makes sense. I guess I wouldn't have figured that's what he was doing. I thought he was just expanding his field, but he was expanding it into someone else's territory, I guess. I'm gonna move my fence and pretend that I actually own your land. Yeah. Well, I would like money. I hate... No, I would never be oh yeah, totally, I'll curse them, and then have them be here's 5 cents. No, tell me how much you're paying me first. Give me 50. Or more. There are some really cool, expensive things that I want, but I can't buy, because I will say, that's something I should mention. At the beginning of the game, I was very I don't really care about money, because there's not really anything to use it for. I don't really care. And then, they introduced a shop, and I was ooh, I want everything. So now suddenly, it's well, maybe I will do something for some money. But I need to know it's a lot of money. And I want to go back to that thing before where we lost the game of cards and it just loaded the game. I don't want to load my game, right? I don't feel like I should choose an option here and then load my game. That feels not as intended, because if that was intended, they'd let me just scrub it back, right? And yet, if I lose a fight or I lose a game of Durak, it automatically will load the game because it killed me. If it hadn't killed me, I would not reload. And so it's this interesting mix of where does the game want you to retry things and where doesn't it? And it feels arbitrary, I guess is my point. I'm gonna curse them.
Alright, consider them cursed.
You whisper a few spells into the wind. The evil eye will cast its gaze upon the man's enemies. But will it even do him any good?
Probably not, no.
They won't be able to say a word at the next village meeting. You can be sure about that.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's actually a pretty decent curse then.
Thank you. Finally, some luck going my way. Here is some money.
No! 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 This is what I'm talking about! How dare you pay me 5 rubles for that? No! Pay me!
You take the money and go on your way.
Sold my soul for a nickel. Teskov Ravine. There's no shortage of waterfalls and ravines when you travel around Shurdin Uyezd. They say further to the west, one can even see mountains that surround the region.
Near a small forest creek, you find a grassy meadow. Among other vegetation, you see one beautiful flower. It's blood red and bright even in the moonlight. You come closer and tie its stem with a silver thread. With a swift pull, you now have a new, valuable herb, Adam's Head.
You know, I kind of thought maybe it'd be a more interesting herb than just another Adam's head.
You take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
There's so many of these. Wait a minute. Oh, that was the fields. That was the optional task. Huh. I thought Igor might have more of an opinion. I didn't realize that was the thing. That was the optional task. That seemed so minor. Well, let's go talk to the strange man. Let's go all the way back home. What a silly mechanic.
You have goosebumps, a sign of a devilish presence. You look around. Your only companion is humming among the silence. Suddenly, a dark figure steps out from the shade. It is a scribe, a Zagavr dealer.
Be wise and go forth. Knowledge will serve as your daily bread.
Oh, okay. Nice to know that's a thing. Let's buy some Zagavors. Do you have anything good? No, you don't. It all sucks. Are you kidding me? Really? I don't want any of these.
The wisdom that lies upon dark pages is not that of madness. You cannot paint me as a liar.
Okay, that maybe they'd re-roll. It would be weird if they did or not. Why is this symbol change?
Wisdom will enter your heart and be good for your soul.
Okay, bye. I'm pretty sure I still can't actually come back. Even though you could, like, close the shop and then talk to them again. I can't actually come back. I think I'm actually gonna call it there, though. That's like a good spot to stop, and we'll go into the Spinner's Hut next time. Because once I start the Spinner's Hut, I'm gonna have to do a whole thing, and we're almost at time, and I think I started a bit early anyway, so I think that's the best spot to stop. We moved to a new location, so the, like, autosave worked properly, but nothing, like, important happened that's gonna have to get redone. It's perfect. It's perfect and great. So, yeah, have a good night, everyone. Thanks for joining me. It was cool. I need to play more of this. It's really good. But, it's also, like, slow and methodical, and it's, like, this weird, like... I wonder if streaming it changes the pacing. I feel like maybe not too much, because the pacing is very much dictated by the voiceover, right? Like, it sounds the way it sounds. It's not like... Some games really get slowed down when I play them because I'm reading all the dialogue and it slows things down. But that's like not so much the case here, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I mean, the pacing is slower than I'm playing it once a week. I guess there's that. Anyway, have a good night, everyone. I'll catch you next time. I've been Daisy Bits. This has been the Darcy Bits channel with Black Book. Good night.